4 things that can increase the chances of having recurrent infections. And number 1 of them is what? Frequent steaming. As a lady, you need to stop steaming. It is not advised. In fact, let me ask you, what are you steaming? What is inside your quakus that you're steaming? Do you have fish, stockfish, ice fish that you're steaming inside? You need to avoid these things because you're indirectly destroying the normal flora that is supposed to fight what? Bacteria for you. Then number 2, we are talking about stop using irritated feminine products. They advertise this, you go rush, go buy. They advertise B, you rush and buy. Those things can actually irritate your quakus and increase the chances of having recurrent infection. And then number 3, try as much as possible to get what? Cotton on this and not nylon on this, because these nylon on this can increase your chances of having what is known as what? Recurrent infection. And the last but not the least, please don't use tissue paper. Learn how to use water to clean yourself when you're done. Don't use tissue paper. It is not advised. It can expose you or make you keep having recurrent infection. I still remain your one and only celebrating as Esther. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye. Leakage of special yogurt. Now, I see some of you complaining that the reason why you're not pregnant is because after knacking with your partner, there used to be what? Leakage. You start seeing some leakage coming out from your quakus. Listen to me and listen very carefully. It is normal for what? Your husband's special yogurt to come out after you finish knacking with your partner. And let me remind you today, that is not the reason why you're not pregnant. And because of that, that does not mean that you have a blocked womb. So stop the misconception and understand the fact that leakage from your quakus after knacking cannot prevent you from getting pregnant. In fact, it happens to a lot of women. Why? Because of what? Gravity. That thing you're seeing coming out from your husband and from your quakus, it is not your husband's special yogurt. That's one now what? Now the special ice cream known as the semen. So it is not the main special yogurt that will go and fertilize your eggs. So please stop believing this aspect of, oh, the reason why I'm not pregnant yet is because my husband's special yogurt is coming out from my quakus. It is not the reason why you're not pregnant. I hope you understand me. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye. Whenever I'm talking about tracking, or learning how to track your ovulation, it's very, very important that you should pay attention, because a lot of women don't know their cycle. You see, and because you don't know your cycle, you don't know how to track. It is not as if women who are struggling to conceive, it is not that many of them don't have any problem. A lot of them, they go to the hospital, the doctor will tell them that you and your husband is fine. But because many of them don't know how to track, that is why they keep missing their ovulation. That is why they don't know the right time to knock. That is why they forget that timing is important if you want to conceive. So my sister, it is very, very important for you to know how to track your ovulation. Very, very important. Do you understand what I'm saying? And for those of you that keep lamenting and shouting that you be God, we go tell us when we go knock. Now you be God, we go tell us when we go get picky. They play. See, let me tell you something you don't know. Knowledge is power. When you see who they give you free, appreciate them. Congratulations to you, my sister. 3 ways you can achieve pregnancy in the year 2025. These 3 ways can help you conceive as fast as possible. And number 1 of them is your fertile window. Number 2, your ovulation. And number 3, your cycle length. If you know these 3 things, my sister, you're going to conceive. Forget, you don't get belly with that. What do I mean? Listen, your fertile window is the best time for you to start knacking with your partner, which means that within these few days, that is when your egg will be released. Now, during the peak day of your ovulation, if you're lucky enough to know how to calculate your cycle very well, then you can actually get pregnant on the peak day of your ovulation. Now, your cycle length. It is important for you to know your cycle length so that you can conceive. If you don't know your cycle length, you won't know the fertile window, including the ovulation day. And this can actually deprive you from conceiving. So if you know you want to get pregnant in the year 2025, follow this 3 methods. Thank you.